And then I thought about it again, and it was just one of them things that just kind of happened. It was spontaneous luck infused with a wildly exciting, gripping story, followed by just what I wanted to do. I just figured it out. Um, nah, we were just gonna do Streamyardigans tonight. Um, I find that the more I walk and the more relaxed I am, the more I can just keep doing what I do best, which is be me. At its core, unrelenting, constantly fueling the fire. And then it all comes back to me that 1 + 1 is really 2. And it equals the same thing no matter how many times you say it. Those people that, well, I was sitting there and I was thinking, I really care for this person, and I wish they'd come back into my life, and they won't. She hasn't, and I try to get her to come back in, and she won't. And it's like, I just don't get it, man. I've thrown money at the problem. I've thrown all kinds of stuff, lucrative things, little funny sayings, and she won't come back. And I'm like, what do I do next? What's my next big thing? Like take an airplane and writing letters, big white letters or something, and just be like, I mean, fly around all day with with a uh, uh, a sign on the back of the airplane that says, geez, like, you know, answer my phone call or something. Like, I don't know. Give me your phone number. Like, I want your phone number. I miss talking to you. Uh, Anything like that. It's weird. It's like, I just don't understand how long you got to keep it going. Like, all right, you didn't talk to me for like a week. Doesn't that break your heart? I mean, come on. If it didn't break your heart, well, then don't call me back. But if it broke your heart and it was hard to do, to hit that block button, come on. And I'm not even saying to unblock me. That's not what I'm saying. Man, anymore, I get your phone number. That's all it is. That's all it is. Brother, good to see you. Stay safe. Thanks for your work. Beautiful things God has made. God has made. God has made a lot of things, and for sure they need to come into my life, or they need to come back into my life if they were meant to be. However, this one was not meant to be. She's fighting it, and she probably not even watching. I don't know, but anyways, maybe someday. My appearance is a bit disheveled. You'll notice. I can't do nothing about that. It is hot and it's muggy and it's finally cooling down, and that's why I'm going for a walk. But at the same time, what's going on? Uh, uh, well, I just wanted to throw on a panel today, and I wanted to point out some good things about how it feels to be safe and alive and well and with people and surrounded by I guess things that are very pleasant to look at. And just overall, I mean, I got to meet Beaver's old lady today on a StreamYards panel, and that was awesome. Like, I was blown away. I was like, Beaver's finally moved on. Yes. You know, he's this guy that hid. Now he's out in the open and he's just happy. And finally, I love it. You couldn't ask for a better outcome. Because people troll because they're mad or they're angry, and I always viewed him as a little bit angry, but no more. Now this other guy, okay, so let's flip it to some positive. This guy, Robert Redding or Redman, he's changed his ways. Instead of putting me out there, now he's putting my name with me out there as a wanted man. And I gotta say, it's quite impressive. Yes, PI man, I can see you. How you doing? I got your emails. I sent you one back. I was waiting for an email to come in from, what's her name? And it never came in. I'm missing 5 hours of emails. I don't know where they went. I deleted the ones I didn't want. I reset my phone and I turned it back on and I was like, where are my emails for the last 5 hours? So somebody's intercepting my emails. I don't know why. I suppose I can gather the one that can gather. I think the sim is about done for, honestly, because I'm not getting my emails. That girl, what was her name? Man, I already forgot. Somebody remembers her name from when she was in here earlier. I can meet up with you Monday and get a steak and supplies for you. I hear you Monday. I cannot. No, not Monday. It's gonna be like the end of the month. Is the deal? It's gonna be like probably the beginning of the month. More like probably more towards the 4th or the 3rd, something like that. Maybe I could weasel something in there like that. Just saying, for a friend. I don't have many friends, okay? And usually I have a process. I screen people, I look up their backgrounds, I see what's on their backgrounds. If you got a first and last name, I don't trust a whole lot of people, and a lot of people aren't in my circle and they don't do what I do. And a lot of people don't act like me. So when I come across people, if you don't have a page 2, 3, 4, 5 record, it's hard for me to say that I would be a like-minded individual like you. But I totally understand somebody wanting to help out. I never ask people to help me out. Like, I am going there to actually help myself out, go grab a car and get on down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to stay all up in there. When I go there, I go there for 15 minutes and I'm out. I don't cause no problems. That being said, I don't know you like well enough. You know what I'm saying? I see a screen name and I see a screen picture and I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant of that it is just a screen name and a picture until I have, your real name and I don't know why it tried to put you into a spam folder. Gas control rich. That's great. I love your name. Thank you. Good. Well, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand. I don't know your schedule. I know you're saying Monday, and Monday might be more towards the end of the month. Was it the 22nd, 23rd today? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong on my days. It's been a couple days. I had to get some stuff done today. Actually, Monday I got to start putting that back together. See if she has life, but took a carb apart and replaced the needle float on it, and then put the float back on, got to put all the gaskets back on, and then shove it back on. So that's good fun. You know, still staying busy, still keep grinding. But you know, people think I don't do nothing around here except for go live. But the honest God truth is, there's more than enough to fix what breaks or what goes wrong. So I always stay busy. But I got a little influx, so maybe come the 3rd or something, maybe I can get my wheels underneath me and maybe I can move around a little bit more. Or maybe I can go live from, be a homeless bum, like in a car or something, you know, and then go live from a car. I don't know what I'm thinking, but, and I'm not even sure I want this thing. It's not even that nice, you know, but neither here, neither there. You know, there's what do you say? Today is the 23rd. Just email me. I can usually work around any schedule I have. Yeah. That sounds good. I know you guys got problems up there, and there's already been some violent stuff happening up there. And, you know, just going up there is like, you know, for me, it's got this big town feel. Like, you know, I guess I don't like when violent things happen, you know, and cops up there have already gotten their taste of violence coming through there. I knew a guy who come through there, and he didn't make it out. He come out the other side, and they got him. And that's sad. Like, I feel bad for that guy. That guy was my friend, you know. And so the fact that he didn't make it, you know, he crashed I-29 or whatever, and that's just horrible, you know. To see people's lives cut down by a cop is just, it's horrendous. And I hate it. And that's why you know, they started a whole thing with the one guy that got shot outside that car. And then the other guy, I don't know if he just crashed into some stuff and then got shot or what, or he was shooting at the cops. I don't know. But either way, the whole thing's sad. What was that, off of I-90 or something? I don't know. I-29? It was I-29. But it's just a sad state to see that this is going on up by you know. Like, I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm like, these cops keep playing around, and it's like bumper cars, and I don't know why they keep playing around like bumper cars. I really don't. One would venture to guess that they think it's a smart idea to mess with everybody that's sitting in a car, or teens in a car, and then, oh, he drove at me and he took off, and they always got some explanation for why they did what they did. And then, of course, they won't release the body cam footage, and there's that. So, you know, and where we would, you look at it as, oh, it's a big protest. You know, a lot of people are like, no, it's not even a big protest. So I guess Gamma Gazette Press has already been up there. He's already done some stuff up there, and now it's hitting a fevered pitch. Really not surprising to me that all this is going on, but very sad. So I do like the area, but I don't like crime anymore. There's something that has turned me off about sitting in a place that doesn't like its citizens, black, white, or indifferent, as criminals. I mean, if you don't like criminals, I'm not your, you know, I'm not your guy. I don't want to be in your city longer than what I have to be. I come in, I get my stuff, and I leave as quick as possible. And I don't usually talk to anybody, because usually it ends up violent. Especially in those big cities, they liberal, or they're not even liberal. They're, whether they're all Republican and saving their money and doing what they doing, it's hard to justify what they're about to do, you know, or try to do, to to people. And I've heard the way they talk about it on the radio. Well, just stop breaking the law, and they're career criminals, and they just keep doing it. Well, they're just keep doing it because they just need money. They just keep doing it because they just got to live. And so the interstates become where you live. On the road becomes where you live. In your car becomes where you live. And when somebody pulls up behind you and that's where you're living, guess what? That becomes the end of the line. That becomes the end of the road. And that becomes the final stand. So I call it the final dance. And it's the final dance that I'll ever have is between me and my God and my house or my car or wherever I'm staying at, whatever street I'm on. And then that becomes my last dance. Because I don't like when cops run around and push their agenda on me, or to say that you can't do anything wrong. It's always what we're doing wrong, right? We're always wanted. They run our tags and we're always wanted. Well, what's going to change? Nothing. You've taken my license, you've taken my house, you've taken my kids, you've taken all this stuff, and then you turn around, you blame it on me, and well, now you want to come at me and point your gun at me. No, that's not how this works. One of two things is going to happen here. Either I'm going to accept what you're telling me, or we're firing back. And you take it as you want it. It's just one of them things where your town can become easily engulfed, just nonstop news. You can be put on the map for bad choices, bad decisions, pulling the trigger at the wrong time. Like, if we're all bad people, then I already know I'm a bad person, and it's got to go down where it goes down. I like to love people. I like to trust people. It's just really hard at this juncture in my life when everybody, and I got this guy, he comes into my room once or twice a day, and they're all screen recording my stuff. They're putting me out there, and they just keep saying stuff about me. Well, if you can't keep my name out your mouth, there's just going to be problems. There's obviously we're going to have tensions. So when I say I need your first, last, middle name, when I say I need a picture of your photo ID, you can't be like, hey, I'm not going to give that up, or I need a birth certificate. Look, dude, you're homeless. Of course I'm going to ask for a birth certificate. Of course I'm going to ask for a Canadian passport. Of course I'm going to push you to go get a passport and hand it over to me. That's all I'm looking for. There are a lot of things that one would say, I need food. I don't need food until you can last 7 days, no food or water. What I need is to get on with my life and be able to call myself somebody else, because this one isn't working. Like, these people aren't working with me. They're working against me. 90% of them, Yeah, I-29. I-90's over there by Rapid. It goes Rapid to Minneapolis. I'm not familiar with this crap around here. Today is the 23rd. Yeah, in Fargo. Yeah, the shooting that just happened in Fargo. You heard, right? The guy that plowed into people off I-29. That guy. I mean, I feel bad for him, because people be losing their lives. And the kids in the car. That was last, 2 weeks ago? A week or two ago when they started protesting. It was in Fargo. But I don't know. You see people that they don't pay attention, and they just go, well, that was well deserved, and they walk on. I don't. I take note. I take note of the police department and who's doing it, and the highway patrol, and who's up and down, and then I differentiate whether I'm going to take the interstate or take the back highways. And they're everywhere. To be honest with you, every time you get close to a big city, I start seeing more numbers of cops. And that's when I start pulling out and racking back the slide and hitting the safety off outside of every city before I even see one. You just come into city limits, boom, it's all off safety. And it's horrible. You shouldn't have to live like that. We should be able to get our supplies and leave and not have to worry about gangbangers or whatever they doing up there. I don't even care. But you ain't gonna mess with me. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna happen. Not on any day. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you come deep, sometimes you come with more people, sometimes you mix it up, or you take a different car, you switch it up, and you make sure all your taillights, headlights, blinkers are all in running order. When you get in the city, you stop, you pull over, you check them, you recheck them, and then you recheck them again. And the people don't deal with that paranoia. Only the people that think they're going to get shot. Them are the ones that they don't stop. They don't. So, not a lot of people understand me. I understand you seen something you like, or you seen a place where you regularly eat at. A lot of people don't know me well enough to say that in my head, I can tell you where I'm from. I can tell you that I know about Mexican gangs. I know about the connection between working in the field and living where they live, the geographical locations that they live. It was a different way of growing up. And that city has been violent since as long as I can remember. My first thoughts, my first times interactions, that was the first time I was ever in jail. And to be honest with you, never again. It's the worst corrupt police department, and that's the three towns right next to you. That's not just west. No, it's all of them, all three that are in a row there. And it's all violent. It's all, you can drive through there, and if you go through, I was like, oh, this is really nice. But nighttime, it's a whole different city, And they can say we're trying to clean it up, but basically everybody on the radio station's like, it's the same guys getting pushed in the system, then let back out and run in the streets. And it's the same guys that are victimizing furthermore. And it's the ones you're letting do drugs. It's the ones that you're promoting to go get drunk or high. Or your city's problems are caused by yourself. It's caused by your nightlife. And that being said, there's a lot that needs to be talked about. Like, titles of my videos should be named that town. It's just horrible. There's no peace there. And that being said, nobody wants to be there ever. Even 15 minutes. Like I got a Cash App, I got a PayPal, I got Zelle. Not Zelle. I don't have Zelle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was the difference between me staying safe and me going there, no way. You'd stay out of there because you already know it's just trouble. Everybody wants to go 60, 70 mile an hour on a regular road. That's only going to lead you in a car accident. It's going to wreck your car. You're not going to like it, I don't know. It's a different feel for a town that a lot of people would be happy to be in. And I would say that I know what the underbelly of that town is. I know what the underbelly of Sioux Falls is. I know what the underbelly of Rapid City is. Homeless people getting messed with, Native Americans getting messed with. Dealt with it my entire last 20 years. But before there, I was somewhere else. And that was just all infiltrated by other stuff. Not necessarily police, because back they were subdued until the 90s. And then once they signed the Gang Reform Act in, it just become open season on everybody. It was like they didn't care who they rounded up, and anybody with the tattoo was fair game. And the one thing I did was just don't get a tattoo. But I'm just sad to see that in 2022 there's murders and there's people getting injured and their cars are getting injured. I know that if anyone hits me in that city, they all ain't got no insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool with me. Even though if I do have insurance, it negates the fact that you don't need to be there for really any reason. Like, it just, you know what I'm saying? But Sturgis, take the ride to Sturgis. Deadwood, friends in code. Deadwood. Uh, but hey, I mean, and look, even friends in code, man. If I wanted to crash in his school bus, he'd let me. And if I want to go to if I want to go to Demo Daddy's ride on the back of his scooter, I can. I can go out to Seattle area. I can go out anywhere. California. I could any one of these people, any one of these auditors. 9 times out of 10, I don't have a problem crashing in their house, saying I'm gonna go stay outside, grab my sleeping bag, and just roll it out in the camper and just go to sleep. For a night or two. I never overstay my welcome. I don't never you know what I'm saying? I don't never cause no problems. And I'm just not that guy. I'm not going to go get drunk and mess around. That's not me. I've been a family man for 20 straight years. And now I get to not do the family thing anymore and choose a different path in life because the violence is too much in the bigger cities. Get out of the urban cities. That's all I can tell you guys. And I know I'm going on about this. I know about those places too well. The bar scene, the party scene, the Deadwood, the gaming, Rapid City, just garbage. It's all garbage. Racist towns, um, filled with racist judges. All up in all, and they claim it's because of the interstates, the intersecting interstates. They claim it's because of the drugs, and that's look. I mean, you don't gotta bang it out on the side of the road. You just don't. As a police officer, you have tools. Use them. Time is on your side. You can follow. You don't have to sit there and shoot at someone while you're driving. You just don't. And I don't know if they just don't comprehend that. I don't know. What's up, Boren? I talked to you earlier today. But yeah, I look forward to getting a hold of you Monday. You never know. I might pop you an email, see what I'm doing then, and then maybe just kind of keep you informed. Like I said, I gave you my phone number. If you want to call and have a chat, it's a good way to meet and understand each other and understand where each other are coming from. I know down home. I know hometowns. I know a little bit of what goes on in the gang activity and do you know what I'm saying? That's just that was my growing up in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So to ever go back to that is like, it's horrible. You can meet in any other town in America and be just totally happy. Go 20 miles out of your way just to say, hey, what's up or hi. All the way to the gloves. The statues in Rapid City have cloths put on them during the winter for the homeless. Yeah, the statues do. Not for the homeless, right? Is that what you're saying? Oh, they have clothes put on them during the winter for the homeless. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. It's a rough condition there, man. A lot of stabbings, a lot of shootings. Horrible, horrible conditions for them there. Their homeless shelter is all right, but it's not good, and it's not a good place to get yourself stuck in the middle of winter. It's actually really bad. But I feel grubby. I feel grubby. The Native Americans are treated worse than the Mexicans in Texas. Yeah. Oh yeah. Texas ain't got nothing on nothing. You're fine if you're in Texas. As far as I'm concerned, the Native Americans take the brunt of it. They've been taking the brunt of it for many, 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 many years. You know? But I'm just saying, I don't like problems, and I don't like no pop outs. You know what I'm saying? There's things and stuff that I take very seriously, and my safety is one of them at this point. It ends up being the forefront of what I do every day. I don't get paid to think. I get paid to bang it out in the middle of the street and walk away. There is no talk anymore, because I've talked all I can talk, and these people won't listen. So the only thing left it's the show me state. Honestly, like whatever you got, wherever I'm at, you don't got more rights than me, bro. I'm about to show you. You know, like it goes down where it goes down. Like it don't matter how many of them are you. You know, like that's how I grew up. We grew up with, it was never a fair fight. It was always 3-on-1, bro. I'm getting to my age. I don't want to do the 3-on-1. You know, you can't pay me enough to come back to that state. There's no dollar amount. Thank you, friends in code. And that we're talking about South Dakota there. We're not even talking about the opposite of South Dakota. You know, this. Oh my God, this is such a red fucking state. It's horrible. I mean, the homeless people get treated worse than anybody and anywhere I've ever been. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just I don't understand. Like this crap has to stop. Cannot go on. And the thing is they run me out of town to where you can't even help. And I just don't get that. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to help? Does that make sense? How what change am I supposed to make after you've run everybody else out on rails, and you've charged them all with fictitious felonies, fake felonies, and I've watched you do it with Christopher Bruce and everybody else. If anybody even gets close to your people on your board or your members or out in Worthington, you just freak out on them. Charge them with heinous acts and crimes, and dude, your shit's getting, it just gets old after a while. It's like, all right, I'll leave and come back. Then we'll come back and do our damage then and then leave. I mean, it's all good. It doesn't have to be all in one night. It don't gotta. I mean, I've taken advantage of you guys for 20 plus years. I'm gonna still keep drawing, and then we're gonna see how that feels for you. You know, don't be homeless in Deadwood. You'll spend the rest of your life in jail there. Yeah, probably. The same with Sioux Falls. You'll go to jail and you won't get out no time soon. I don't know why you'd want that for yourself. I'm, my leg's itching. My itching bloody. Got blood. Blood. It draws blood after a while. But it feels good to itch. The itch you can scratch. Like I said, man, I'm on my final run. I'm on my last dance. You know what I'm saying? And my last dance is not someone else's last dance and should never get caught up in with someone else's last final hurrah. You know what I'm saying? It would be tragic if somebody was to misrepresent what or who or what it truly means, you know? I don't know. Yep, don't be homeless in Deadwood. You can't even park your car there. I had a boot stuck on my car. They won't even let you park in their back parking lot. They're like, it's all hotel parking. What? I didn't even know that, dude. First time being there, I get my shit booted. They're like, I want $100. What? I was like, let me get my chops out the back of the car, you fuckers. So I walked out. I was like, let me see what I got for tools back here. I always carry a plethora of tools on me. I couldn't get that fucker off. I was like, son of a bitch. I got to pay him their $100. I was like, I'll drive off with your boot, you fuckers. Like, yeah, it was horrible. Friends in code, man, it was horrible. Don't be caught. Yeah, South Dakota, it was time for me to get out. I already knew it was my life. I already knew what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that is not good. That is not good at all. Ah, my foot. Oh, it sucks. But anyways, when I say Streamyardigans, here's the link. Where is it at? Oh, why can't I? Ouch. I gotta actually get myself some. I don't know. Some high. I think it's hydrocortisone. Oh, spearfish. Oh man, don't go to spearfish either. Oh, spearfish. Yeah, don't do it. Don't you do it. I didn't see what you say. I know about those places too well. Deadwood Gaming, I can tell you. The statues in Rapid City have clothes put on them during the winter for the homeless. Yeah. All the way to the gloves. Oh, shit. I'll just set these here for you. Ouch. It just sucks. And it never gets. I've been to that state. That state's just the most depressing state you ever been to. You think you got money, man? You ain't got nothing up there, dude. Your money ain't worth shit. You got to sit here and knock motherfuckers off just to get a little bit. You're like, dude, could I just stay alive a little bit longer? You're like, here, you go to jail, you go to prison, you get with people. You're like, hey, go forge some checks, and they're like, okay, and then you don't see them for like 10 years. You're like, here's a pipe, and then they go get high, and then they're like, oh, I'm going to prison now. I'm like, oh, well, sorry that happened to you, but better you than me. It's a red state. Sorry, better you take up the prison cell for the next 20 than me. It's a bad way to look at it. I'm like, I'm not from here. I'm just passing through 20 years, get my kids to age, and then I'm out. And that's what I did too. Get my kids to age and get the fuck out. I am the fuck out of there. And it ain't the state, it's that town. It's like it's Rapid City, only Sioux Falls is the worst. It is the worst. I had well-to-do people tell me why they put the clothes on the statues. Oh, tell me, tell me, tell me. You want to come up on the panel, don't you, friends in code? Why did they tell you that they put the clothes on the statue? I'm getting up for this one. I got to hear this. And there's a car coming. I got to hide. Sometimes I feel like, owie, God, why does it hurt? I'm getting an infection. It's gonna be good. I'll lose my other leg. I don't really care. I'll just lose it. Uh, could still give to the homeless. So they don't have to interact with the homeless, but they could still give to the homeless. But they're probably not going to. They don't want to. They call them all drunks, put them all in the same category, and they're like, well, I'll just set these here and go on my way. That's the mentality, the red state mentality. I feel bad for you, but I'm not going to stop. It's minus 20 out, but I will let you freeze under the bridge, the I-29 underpass. That's how they'll do you in Rapid City and not give you a fucking thing to eat. Isn't that unbelievable? That's unbelievable. I've had to watch it for 20 fucking years. You know what my kids got to look forward to? Being fucking starved. I'm like, bro, you're on your own at this point because I can't come back in, you know? Like, I hope they know from the bottom of their hearts, there is nothing more than I don't want them to be there. And the only way to get them out of there is to go build something somewhere else, like a new house, or start from scratch and just build until it looks good enough for them. You know what I'm saying? And then just wait. Eventually your people will come back home where they belong. You know? This is not where they belong at all. Man, don't mess with the homeless. I've never seen like I just don't understand how I wound up here, dude. It was like my brother went to prison and I was just fucking stuck there. And it's like, regardless of my relationship or my kids or anything, forget it. It wasn't worth it. I should have never had any relationships in that town. And it was very easy. Those women were very easy. But boy, don't take them. If something seems a little too easy, just leave it alone. It isn't is anything that's that easy. Just what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Mark?
How's it going?
Doing good. How you doing?
All right. It's been a while since I seen you on panel.
Yeah, just out here. Just got home. I got to water the grass.
So how do they treat the homeless where you're at?
So you never see any homeless people in Rockwall. They either, and
So
I've never been able to film it, but they either probably arrest them or just take them down to Dallas.
okay, so Dallas, Texas. Okay, so let's talk about Otto. Okay, because we're talking about Chalkwall here, Rockwall, aka, and I've been there and I see what it is. It's a suburb of Dallas. It's beautiful, but at the same time, when you pull in, you're not greeted with open arms in that city. Otto wasn't.
No,
He
if you
was
don't,
anything but. He's the guy with the big green shirt, couple pounds overweight, and you can't be homeless. You can't be sitting at a truck stop. You can't be flying a sign. You're going to jail. How long did he go to jail for?
when he got arrested for the shit is fucked up and stuff sign, he was in there for I think 10 days before anybody knew he was arrested.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And then
Like
I think
like nobody
he got
even
out a few
knows
days
you're.
after.
They just kidnapped him off the. So, would you consider yourself in a red state? Is Texas a red state or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible because you then know what I'm talking about. That feel of, if you're not over $250,000, you just shouldn't be there. You have no business being there, and in fact, you can't even be homeless there.
No, there's
For
a the social norms here are you back the blue, you salute the flag, you worship the police and the military state, and if you go against any of those, then they're gonna do everything they can to shut you down or put you away.
Oh, that's amazing. You said it. I just thought maybe I was the only one thinking like this. But you couldn't have said it better. That's how South Dakota's felt for the last 20 years.
Yeah, that's South Dakota too. Yep.
I can't do it. You can't do it. Nobody can do it. Like, I don't, where am I going wrong in life? And no, I like to salute the flag. I love my flag, but I can't watch y'all do this to human beings. What's that called? They're homeless. Doesn't make any sense. You don't treat your homeless like that. I would do anything for any. I'd give them the clothes off my back. You can't. I don't care if you 3 sheets to the wind. Get in the car. I'll get you a ride home, and I don't care what happens to me. If you stick me up on the way home, you stick me up. I've let people get in the car for sure, thinking I was going to get jacked. I didn't. Take them down to Munchies, drop them off. Everything's cool.
When we lived in Vegas, I used to pick up and take care of a lot of homeless people. I don't do that so much anymore now. And I don't know why, but in Vegas I
Because
did
you
it.
get older. You've done your help. Pay
But
it forward.
I've had homeless guys sit in the back seat with my kids in the truck, and I tell them, I go, look, dude, just be square, you know, like we're gonna take you where you want to go. We'll give you some food and some water. Just chill and relax, you know.
Yeah, don't flail about. I mean, you could be riding with the kids. I mean, and that's Jim the trucker. That's everybody that's gotten in my car. Like you with me. You're with family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you fuckers. Another fucking gunshot. That'll wreck your nerves.
Yeah, I used to, because Vegas could be deadly with the heat. So I used to keep a case of water and some food in my truck because I used to live an hour out of town, so it'd take an hour drive back and forth to work every day. But people would get stranded on the highway because their car engines and truck engines couldn't handle the heat, and it could be anywhere from an hour to 5 hours before AAA can get out there to help you.
Right where you're at.
Well, where I lived, yeah, when I was there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Anything in the big city, it takes quite a while for them to respond to anything. Even the cops. It's raw cops, but we won't show up for 30 minutes. Well, if that's the case, what do I need your help for, anyways? Because I already know you ain't gonna come help me. You're helping the white chick before you ever look at me. You're helping the person that's screaming, "I'm a victim," before you ever fuck with anybody else. It's weird. It's a weird mentality. But I
The
don't know.
weather's got to be pretty nice where you're at.
No, it's finally cooling off, about 70 tonight, but that's only within the last hour. That's why I came out, because it's cooler out here than in there. So here's where I am. Because basically that's the only time you can sleep is when it cools off. But usually I'm up till 4 or 5 a.m. because you just always like muggy and shit. The humidity, like today, I think 50% or something. It sucks.
Dang.
And we had rain today too.
Humidity's a killer.
It is. And it's taxing, and it's going into August. It's only going to get worse. But there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know. I could go get an AC unit, but I'm just not. I need to lose the weight anyways. So it's just pounds for
Yeah.
me. They just fall off. And this is the first time in my life I've been able to lose it this quick. So it's all right. You just move a little slower. Can't keep up. You get tired every now and then during the day. But in Sioux Falls, I was always tired. It was like there's no fresh air, there's no getting out of the house. If you do, it's for like 15, 20 minutes, and then someone's calling you saying come back home, or you have to go do a cop watch. There's just nothing like that. It's beautiful. You don't get no phone calls. I'll get one phone call a day. That's it. One or two.
What, when now?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like two people. That's it. It's dead zone. It's just beautiful. You can't ask for anything more.
Yeah, I'm much like you. I don't really talk to people. I don't people anymore.
No, I don't do people. People are the worst thing about society. Like to talk to them is like giving them your life on a silver platter. You know, coming from a red state, of course. So you talk with to the wrong chick in a red state, you're going to prison. Don't do it. If that chick's married, don't talk to her, don't touch her, don't nothing. Just look the other way and go on down the road. There's no point. I don't know. That's all I can tell people. And if you're native, don't get with a white chick, dude. You going to prison. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Is that
And
how it falls or South Dakota?
that's how it is. And I've seen a pile of them that end up and this chick, this chick, this chick. Black guys try to get with the white chicks, never works, bro. They're always in jail or prison crying the blues. You know, and I never thought I would be that person, you know, to be in there crying the blues. And then the other guy, he's like, I lost my house, my boat by the lake, right off of Lake Madison. He said, I used to put up, she stole my whole business, 100,000 or probably more like $1 million business a year, honestly, with all the trucks and the trailers and him setting up the grain bins or the silos. I felt really bad for that guy. I was like, it just isn't cool. You know, to me, I feel um, I feel some sort of responsibility to protect those people while they're in Sioux Falls or around me, and even from Sioux Falls now. If you knew that as a child you were being targeted, or as a black person you were being targeted in that city, and they're like, oh, every now and then I'll hear one say, oh, ever since I got out of prison, everything's been great for me. I shacked up with a big chick and everything's fine. Or, you know, we get violent or whatever back and forth, but everything's been fine. They take the abuse. I said, well, one day they won't, and you're going to prison. And you're going to be crying the blues. And I said, I don't want to see that. I'd rather tell you what you're getting into when you enter this state, because this state isn't going to put up with it, and they're going to make up some shit about you. And they're like, oh, she put a restraining order on me, this one black guy. And he was like, oh, they put a restraining order on me, and she said this. And so every time she called the cops, they put another charge on him, even when he said he wasn't even outside the building. He's like, she kept saying I was outside her building. And then every time they would come out, they'd write it in the report that they suspected that it was him. You know what I'm saying? And and that's the thing. The sirens never stop. It's 24/7, just like where you're at. I can hear the sirens right now.
I know
You,
you would think you've been to my house. I live in a really nice development in a good neighborhood. You would think we lived in South Dallas in the city with how many sirens we hear all the time.
that's sick. It's sick. I'm sorry. I mean, you pay 100 grand for that a year, or you pay a buttload of money to live where you're at in rent, and look at what you have to show for it. Cops going by daily. Do you feel any safer? Do
No,
you?
and they probably don't need to run the sirens for every call.
They don't. That exactly.
Like
But
traffic
they
accidents, yeah, I understand a traffic accident because someone that might need medical attention and roads might need to be closed right away. But other than that, probably 90% of the calls they don't need to run their sirens.
no. I don't think they need to.
No, I don't care. These dum dums run their sirens all day and all night.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I got a car coming. It's about a
Well,
mile
I don't
off.
know how it is in the rest of the in the Midwest, but I think market pricing for food is going to go still going to go way up. Like we've
It
seen
is. It
30 to
is
50
right now,
price increases, but
and
we've had a drought.
you're seeing it in Middle America, and the farmers are seeing it too, and
Yeah, I
they're
don't know
all
about.
talking.
I'm not sure about how it is where you are, but these ranchers and farmers down here are taking a huge hit, and
Nobody's.
we won't see the effects until later, the beginning of next year or summer of next year.
Oh yeah. Then you see the real damage done to the crops, to the food industry, to the. It's just you're gonna see a domino, and I heard one guy say it's coming. The what do you call it when it's a recession? The recession's coming, and some guy stood up at City Hall and said the recession's coming, and everybody doesn't pay him any mind and only gives him 3 minutes on the podium. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're not even gonna listen to this guy. And next thing you know, look at where we're at. This is an attack on the farmers. This is an attack on the ranchers. This is an attack on the food industry more than anything else. I don't know how they've organized it like this, other than attacking food and gas. And it's not necessarily the stores raising their prices. It could be, but I don't feel caused by someone attacking because they're trying to pay for other stores that are failing, or the Black Lives Matter movement, or the people that are destroying shit out of Minneapolis. The insurance company's taking a hit nonstop, having to pay out fines, fees, and everything else. I don't know how them dogs love you.
Oh, babes. What are you guys doing? What are little babies doing?
No jumping on your leg, Gus. No jumping on the leg. I know, I hear you. I hear you, buddy.
Oh, that one got you. They get you when you expect it. Man, yeah, even though it's cooled off, it's still muggy, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, damn you, dog.
Oh yeah, now I see it. The cast.
Yeah. Ooh.
Did you sign your name on the cast yet?
No, he gets it taken off. We get it replaced every few days.
Oh, I was gonna say sign it FTP.
Yeah, I can do that. These crazy dogs. All right, man. I gotta let you go. I'm gonna go take care of these pups.
All right. Peace out.
All right, man.
Later.
Take care.
Bye. We almost on an hour. Maybe I should end it at an hour. Maybe I should do an all night stream. I don't know. I was waiting for what's her name to come back because she never wrote me an email. She's like, I wrote you an email. Where are my emails going? So I'm not getting any of my mail, and I'm not getting any of my emails. What? Like, that's just ridiculous. You know? I don't know. Just saying for a friend. Anyways. You're just waiting for something, aren't you? Well, something to hold on to, aren't you, Control Rich? I don't like your attitude. Just saying. Sometimes you leave dogs and family out of it. Right? It's always a good idea. right? Sometimes people don't do that though. See if we can cause some problems tonight. Kind of feel like it. We might be able to, with any luck. I heard a gunshot earlier, so we're hoping. Oh, there's a deer. Deer. He's waiting and he's going to book it across. Oh, deer. We'll see if he says anything. I hope this deer stays where he's at. But I kind of hope he darts out right at the right time. Oh, they're not waving anymore. He's blinded by the lights. Come on. Come on, Bambi. Oh, he might have turned around. Did he? One can only hope. They got nothing but free time now. It's warmed off for them. It's cooled off for everybody else. Here comes number 2 and 3, which is kind of hilarious. For sure, if I get or got taken, I would for sure tell my location super quickly. I probably would. Oh, that one waved. Well, how nice. I'm still not waving. Not waving to you fuckers. It's a whole fucking parade of them, dude. Jesus. Go home. ET phone home. Go to your home. Stop driving around. I just like to walk around. It's cheaper, no gas. Oh, yeah. One down there, too. Ooh. Coordinating. It's not where I take my white nightly walks anymore, buds. Sorry. Although they think they have they have thought my pattern out. They have not. My pattern is uniquely mine, and my path is never the same twice. It just isn't. They don't know that yet. I would kind of like, you know what? Now would be a good time just to clear the air. It would be nice. It would be nice. I bet you they wouldn't see it coming now. They're like, oh shit. They do it all the time, they'll make you jump, because they just randomly fire. But I think it'd be fun to do it back to them. Maybe right as they're driving by too. Set up a little fucking target post. Blah, blah, blah. Get like 5 feet from their head. Well, I was just target practicing. Oops. The setup is real. You can't imagine what people will go through just to get their point across. It's real, though. These people don't even know the name of my game. Let's see who passes this time. This one's going to be good. Let's see if he grows some balls. The other three haven't. They're just sitting down. They're taking it like good boys. Because they know there's nothing they can do. Every day, gotta fuck up my walk. Well, someone's gonna get pissed in their Wheaties later. Okay, here we go. You ready? Nope, nothing. That was a nice person. Well, your deer's still hanging out. Is it your new house or what? All right. Well, I suppose. We better get back to it. Stay on the grind. We got one more. Got busy all of a sudden. The wave. Every one of them. The wave. All right. You know how to wave. We got it. I'm just not used to it. You can keep waving. I'm probably not going to wave back because I don't know who you are yet. But I'll find out. Don't be saying cool dogs. All right? Don't be saying cool dogs. You ever say that them are cool dogs again? Man, you'd be in trouble. Don't say cool dogs. All right. Enjoy your day, boys and girls. Oh, there's another one coming. We could stay up there just to piss them off, but we're not gonna. Ooh, yeah, maybe. Did one go? One went to the left. Oh, yeah, he went down there. Oh, that's interesting. Here, maybe we should go back down. See what? Here's what he did to me the other day. Here's what we're gonna do for him today, because I know where he's gonna pop out. So we're going incognito. We're gonna sit in the ditch, where I'll bet you he comes back. We're gonna sit up against this tree. You ready? We should just yell bang, bang, bang. That's what I really want to do. Scare the fucking living shit out of him. Okay, you ready? La da da, la da da da. Waiting. Okay, we're gonna go sit over by the pole. You ready? So this is when you can predict what they're gonna do. And then you get into the trees and you become a tree. And the little pole here, you just hang out and you hide. You be very, very quiet because you're gonna see him come back. I'm sure of it. That's not a real good spot to sit. Maybe. It doesn't matter. He's gonna come back down here. I should go back behind the hay bales. That'd piss him off. Maybe we will go check it out. Let's go see. Let's go see. Yep, another gunshot. That's that intimidation shit. All right, so he's gonna come back out the same way he went in. Which way he gonna go? I'm gonna fuck his shit up now. Now it's gonna be on. It's one of these two streets. So that's the second shot. Third. Better get a little bit better aim though, bud. Oh, I know he's down there. We'll see how quick he leaves. See, some people go away from shots. I go right towards them. It's the exact opposite. It's either going to be to the right or to the left. That was a bad spot. Behind the tree was good. Oh yeah, they're coming out. Oh, that's interesting. We'll cruise up here. He's coming out now. Third block. I didn't anticipate the third. Yeah, that's a little weird. But I'm pretty sure. Come on, pop off one more round. Then I'll know for a fact it's you. And just be dumb enough to do it right in the middle of town. Please. Yep, I think there's one down there. Maybe. Nah, maybe we'll go down that road. Yeah, let's do it. Either way, I'll figure out which one it is. It's not in season yet, fuckers. But they don't know that. You must educate them. Oh, yes. And they're driving up here now. Very interesting. Interestingly enough. See, I don't understand why people don't get it. To come out here and be fucking stupid. Do you? Well, maybe we should ask them. Sir. 155W8. Motherfuckers wouldn't stop for nothing. I'd be standing right in the middle of the road. They won't fucking stop. Dumbass. I bet you leaving, motherfucker. You don't want to say something? Huh? I'm going to go find your shell casings, you dumb fucks. Not a problem. I think there's two of them sitting back here. There's another one, too. It's not both of them. Oh, yeah, he's ditching right. Yep. Look at them all fucking go. I suppose I'd ditch out too, fuckers. That's all right. I'm going to go back down where they were going. He can go ditch out that way. That's fine. I guarantee you we'll hear one more. Just because they're fucking assholes, bro. Then it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. Oh, I can hear you, you little fucker. Come back this way. No, he chose to go right. Good choice, fuckers. You don't want nothing to do with you. I'm gonna go find your shell casings. Da, la, 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 la. That's my fun. Leave him laying on the gravel, watch what happens. He probably shot right out of his truck, though. I'm pretty sure. La 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 la. Goodbye. I mean, what a fucking piece of shit, bro. And then you're standing right fucking there. Ain't none of them fucking. I didn't say the last two numbers of that plate. I didn't want to. That only gives up where I'm at. And that's not fun. I gotta make sure I watch that too. These people are fucking idiots, dude. Somebody's mad. Are you gonna come this way now? Come on. Yep, same red truck rolling that way. No worries, I'm just going to pick your shell casings up. Nothing to see here. You just keep going straight. They don't want the confrontation, bro. I can't help them. I really can't. Nothing I can do. You can walk towards somebody and they don't want the confrontation. They already know what they're doing. But bring it. Well, nice tire tracks though. Probably should have been driving around when it was dry, not wet. Just leaves a really good tire print for me to take a picture of. See, I don't understand. One would, you know, why do the intimidation thing, you know, in back? Like, why not just, you know, I'm standing right here, dude. Are you scared? I'm definitely not. You know, I'm gonna walk right towards you. Like, hey, you can do what you need to do with your truck. You can do what you need to do with your nice big gun, but they don't. They choose not to. I don't get it. Instead, you just drive away. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's where you turn there. Damn, I should have been filming them. This shit was funny. I want to catch them actually shooting. But you notice they both drove off. Fuckers. It's okay. Now I'm going down to your spot. Well, see, I kind of wonder where they were sitting. It's going to be hard to find their shit. It sounded like a 30-30. Like a, nah, I don't know. Whatever a deer cartridge is. A little bit bigger. It ain't no 22 anymore. It was a 22 in the beginning. And now it's getting dark too. So I don't know if I'll see any brass. Fuck. What's his driver's side? That was when he's coming back towards me, it's left. So his driver's side would be on the right side of me. I'm a class act. I'm definitely I love a good, intriguing, smelling. I wonder if he's going to leave his gun in his truck tonight. Probably wouldn't be too smart, would it? I wouldn't think so. You always keep your gun in your truck, bud? Let's just check. But please tell me you don't keep your keys in it. Because that would just be... Man, it's going to be too dark. I can't see nothing back here. I'm going to have to come back in the morning. In the morning. If he's mad about something, he should just come talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people would just, hey, I want to talk to you. You can't smell it. It's already dissipated. Who knows how far they were back here? Quite a ways, probably. What was you shooting at? It might be time. See, they take off so quick, though. It's not fun. It really isn't. Oh, yes. See, it was probably where the rooster tail was. Let's go say, should be a shell casing, a field fight, because they're so cowardly and they can't get out of their car or truck. Getting a little wet here. You turn the corner pretty fast. Is you a Mario and Jetty? I like it. But where's the shell casing? That's all I'm after. You was drunk, hanging your head out the window. I hear something. Oh man. This would be an all-day-a-thon to find it. Yeah, it isn't really worth it. But I might sit back here tomorrow night and wait for him to come down here. And then fucking play peekaboo with a knife and a clown costume. Might be the funnest thing I've done yet. And it might make for a good YouTube video too. See, they leave before it goes pitch dark. What time is it? 9:39. All right, 9 o'clock. I'm coming out tomorrow. Good fucking fun. Damn it. Can't smell anything, can't see anything. Oh. I'm going to find you. I'm going to hunt you down. I already did hunt him down. I already forget the last two of the last plate, but it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll roll up there tonight and I'm gonna walk to the end here just to be sure. Usually you can notice yellow Cell service is shoddy back there. So we can't go any further back. So I came forward to get my cell back in motion, in range. But I was still looking. She was parked right here. God. I know it's here. I know it. I know it. I know it. Know it. Know it. Oh. No more. Ooh, is that it? That ain't it. Ooh, it's something round. It's a stick. It's a stick. It looked like the right color. A little goldish. Never mind. We're still heading. God darn it. I hate when I'm not a good detective. I hate it. I hate when I can't. It's because it's such a large shell. When they eject, they're ejecting into their truck. You know what I'm saying? He probably burnt his passenger with the shell casing. What an idiot. You notice how quick they take off. It's kind of funny. If you don't want to stick around, they just drive right around you. They don't. No respect. No respect at all for human life. That's okay. We'll teach you the right way. It's going to take a little bit of time. A couple nights at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9:30. Hey, we don't act like this. This is uncivilized. How dare you? I'm sorry. What are we hunting for today, sir? Do you got a license? Oh, we got to go into town here. Y'all got to go check in. Sign up for your own prison cell. Oh, you're not supposed to be in possession of that, are you? Well, here, I'll take that for you. Take that off your hands. No problem. We can't just be discharging them wherever you want. You see these signs, right? Clearly says no trespassing. But wait, there's more. You don't own any of this. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and just copycat them tomorrow. I'm going to go up like 2 feet from their fucking house and I'm going to go do the same fucking thing. And we're going to see what happens. Well, you see, I was just up here looking for my pheasant. You see here? Creeping. Gone 65. It's going good. A couple gunshots. It's the daily occurrence around this motherfucker. Just try to run them off. Day after day. Night after night. And you fuck with them. Then they fuck with you. And then you fuck with them. And then they fuck with you. And then... I don't know. If I had a gun, I mean, hell. I'm a big target. You know what I'm saying? Deer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would do. I'd be like, oh shit, I seen a deer. I didn't realize. So maybe it's the bright yellow shirt I wear. I don't fucking know. I might as well just put like, I don't know what I could put on the shirt that would, big stop sign. Hey, stop. I'm sorry, this road's closed. It's under construction. What, you don't want to stop? You don't want to say nothing? You a little guilty? Are we a little guilty? I have fun doing what I do, dude. It's the criminal mind works in different ways that other people's just doesn't. See, I thought they was going to take this road, roll down there, and I'd meet them at the post. So that's why I was going to go sit and wait by the post for them to come out. I was one street off, and then the next guy turned right when I came down this street. Kind of did it wrong. I went down the right street, but the problem is there's other streets. This didn't work out. Maybe later. That's okay. It's dark now. I ain't heard no more. You're not doing it around me. I mean, look, the convict always goes to the same spot every time. He always gets drunk in the same spot, and you know this by where his beer cans are sitting. It's predictable. I'm just saying. Anyways, it's getting nice and cool out. 9 o'clock. I look for people that actually have cojones. These guys just don't got cojones. You know? I don't know if I have to go down here and check on this. I might. Maybe I should. I don't worry about this dude over here. No, it's all right. Money owns this town. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is not your shooting range, bud. Sorry, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. Standing in front of his truck wasn't enough. I don't know. What else can I do? Well, at least I get the hint it's time to go. Hey, fuck, the party's over. Fucking split it up. Waste some more gas, heading back to where you was going. Come back tomorrow night and do it again. Fucking idiots. Clowns. See, I mean, these guys online, they want to go fucking fuck around. I mean, I fuck around and dodge bullets. You guys fuck around and dodge whatever you're doing, but out here, it's the Wild West. There's nobody fucking out here. You motherfuckers don't believe me. Shit, listen to the gunshots. Don't care what fucking season it is, if it's in season, if it's out of season. They don't give a fuck. You know? Sioux Falls is just waking up. They're like, oh my God, these people don't care if they're in the middle of in town banging it out. Well, it's because it's these guys. They come out here and fuck around. They go back in there and fuck around. They don't care. I skipped the last 2 plate numbers though. Trying to remember him, but I'm not trying to remember him because I know he'll be back. I'll catch him later. Fucking around. I thought it was another guy, and it turned out it wasn't. It was actually hitting pay dirt this time. I called it pretty good, but I don't know what I could have done different other than stood right the fuck in front of his truck. I mean, I already did. I mean, I'm walking down the middle of the road. Now I'm 2 feet to the left, but me against a truck. Well, I don't know. It's kind of like me against a cop car. Usually the cops don't stop either. They're more likely to run you over too. Hey, stop! I need help. No, we're not helping. I think tomorrow we'll go throw some stuff down there, and we'll see how their next trip goes down. They might be moving a little slower, or might be asking for a jack when they come back up the road. I need a jack. Could you help me out? Sir, aren't you that same motherfucker? No, I can't help you out, bud. But what I will do is when your truck's gone and you can't take that fucker with you, I'll make sure I unload your truck for you. Because I know you got some stuff in there. Meanwhile, you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Well, you better just start walking there, bud. There's no ride out of here. One in and one out. You better start walking. I just paid our dinner bill. I left on IOU. I left an IOU. All right, demo. Right on. That's right. I just left an IOU, man. That's it. That's money. Money, money, money. Look at them. Where they at now? They ain't driving around. They ain't doing nothing. Look at you. Look at you. I ain't scared. Fuck. This shit's amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna call her right there. We're done for the night. I'm gonna shut down. I got some business to take care of. Maybe a little fucking, I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out, and we're gonna see if we can change attitudes. Little moral code of ethics of shit we do and shit we don't do around around here. But we're gonna see tomorrow night if it changes, and we're not gonna wait. We're gonna confront. But I'm sure. I think I know where they're at. I think I know where they went. Yeah, you can't. I mean, you should cover up your plates if you're gonna do dumb shit like that. I don't know. We got you. We got this a partial. We got this a partial, followed by a. I don't know. I know what's at the end, but I'm not telling. I'll let someone else do their homework. Just guess the last two digits. You'll guess right. You know? All right. Peace out. Bye.